Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of savorgreece. Near the northern shore of Lake Pamvotida, off the city of Ioannina in Epirus, lies the island of Ioannina. It has no name of its own, despite being one of the few inhabited islands in Europe and one of the two in Greece, simply known by the name of the island with no name, or as the locals call it, the island of the lake. The island has only one village with about 100 houses and just a little over 200 people in population. The streets are free of car, even though I saw a monk driving a car. The island is not bigger than 800 by 500 meters. Half of it is forest and the rest is the village. Most of the locals used to make a living mainly from fishing, but now they're mostly in tourism. Many of them work as boatmen, transporting people to and from the island, and while others operate taverns, often specializing in lake fish, and artisan shops selling traditional craftwork and souvenirs. The island hosts the third largest monastic community in Greece. There are 7 Byzantine and post-Byzantine monasteries built next to each other, most of which were built in the 16th century. The third largest in the country after Mount Athos in Macedonia and the Meteora in Thessaly. The island that stands in the middle of the lake is full of legends. The best known is the legends of Dame Frosini, a beautiful woman claimed by 3 men, Ali Pasha, his son, and a Greek citizen of Ioannina. Dame Frosini was later drowned in the lake by Ali Pasha. The museum of Ali Pasha, the legendary Ottoman leader who rebelled against the Sultan and was killed in the rebellion, can also be seen on the island. His room is accessible and the holes from the bullets which killed him are still visible. The picturesque forested island attracts many visitors, especially in the summer, as it is easily accessed by boat from the city pier. They depart from Ioannina every 30 minutes for a journey which takes only about 10 minutes. The island with no name is also known for its traditional restaurants and taverns with specialities as frog legs, crawfish, eels and other lake fish. So let me take you for a little tour around the island, but wait for the reason I'm here for, and it's none other than the Yianniotiko Baklava, coming up next. This is Yiota, an expert in making the Yianniotiko Baklava for 1000 Kantaria Zahari. All the ingredients are ready to start the process. Melted sheep and goat butter. The filling is made with nuts, dehydrated cake crumbs to absorb the syrup better, cinnamon and cloves. She only uses fresh filo pastry. Yiota starts with 1 filo. She butters it, places a stainless steel rod on the filo and folds about 10 centimeters over the rod. Butters the fold, spreads about a handful of nuts on the fold, rolls the filo on her rod, and squeezes in the ends. Removes the rod from the saragli and places it on the baking pan. For the second way, she repeats the process, but spreads the nuts all over the area of the filo. Folds and breaks the big pieces of nuts so they don't punch holes on the filo, and squeezes in the ends. She then cuts the saragli on a few places. She brushes the butter on the saragli, and she explains that the scoring is so the syrup will be absorbed better in the dessert. The third way starts with 1 filo, butters it, places a second filo on top of the first one, again the rod on the same spot, folds, butters, and spreads the nuts. Rolls the filo much lighter this time. Pushes the ends in and in the baking pan it goes. When she uses more than 1 filo, she punches holes in with a knife instead of scoring it. For the next roll, she uses a lot of filos, so she only drizzles the batter on every layer. After the third filo, she folds again the 3 filos over her rod. Butters the fold, spreads the nuts, she then cuts a filo in half and places it over the filling. Drizzles the batter, butters the fold, and sprinkles more nuts on the filo. Another half filo. Repeats the process with more nuts to make the original Yianniotiko Baklava much thicker and more enjoyable. She rolls, squeezes the ends, stacks them in the pan, punches in the holes, and bakes. Hot as it comes out of the oven, she pours the syrup over the baklava. Now, is this the best time or not? And the green one, pistachio. Don't take my word for it. Come and taste it here. Back to Ioannina, a city worth visiting any time of the year, with lovely walks and a lot of historical sites to see. We stayed in a lovely little hotel called Olympic Hotel in the center of town, and under the guidance of Theodore Alexiou, we had some delicious food. Traditional dishes at Chrysanthos, a restaurant run by a family with mother in the kitchen and dad and the siblings running the show. Another place worth mentioning is Methexis, with Tasia Misailoglu giving a show with her amazing Pontian and Asian Minor dishes in a beautiful garden setting. My visit to Ioannina was relaxing and educating, and if you are traveling through the mainland, it's a perfect destination to spend a couple of days. Savorgreece and the Travel Factory can make this trip possible for you, so don't forget to check the link in the description below and get in touch with us. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and stay notified with many more visits with Savorgreece.